Hi everyone, so let's move towards our today's topic, which is urethra. Okay, now male urethra and female urethra, the urethra in female and in male both are different. So first we will gonna talk about male urethra. Male urethra is basically like 18 to, in some books it is written like 18 to 20 centimeter, and in some books it's written like 15 to 22 centimeter, and it is long as like 15 to 20 centimeter or 18 to 22 centimeter, and it is responsible for, what is the function? Basically it is responsible for transporting urine and semen, which you know that sperms वगैरह जो भी होते हैं वो सब excrete out होते हैं body से through urethra. Urethra begins just after the bladder. As we know that urine is formed in the kidney, then it enters into the, then it reaches into to the urinary bladder through ureter. Then from urinary bladder, when it fills, from the urethra it will exit out of the body. Okay, this is the basically overview of the urine formation. Now the urethra is divided into four parts. Of the male urethra is divided into four parts: pre-prostatic part, prostatic part, membranous part, and the spongy part. First we will gonna talk about pre-prostatic part, but before that we just want to tell you one thing, that that around on each side of the urethra in male there is a gland called prostatic gland, and those glands consist of muscles which help in the micturition process as well. What is micturition? The emptying of the urine from the bladder is called as micturition. ऑब्वियसली यूरिन की जो प्रोसेस है यूरिथ्रा से एग्जिट आउट होने का, उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए मसल्स चाहिए ताकि कॉन्ट्रैक्शन रिलैक्सेशन हो. उस दौरान अगर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हैं, that means the urinary bladder is filling. When they are relaxed, that means the urinary bladder is emptying. Okay, so this is the overview basically, and we have discussed a lot of things regarding this in physiology, in the renal physiology, and the formation of urine as well. Now first part, pre-prostatic part. Obviously the part of the urethra before prostatic part is called as pre-prostatic part, and just it begins just after the urinary bladder, and it consists of some muscles which contracts and relax during filling and emptying of the urine from the urinary bladder. The second part of urethra is called as prostatic part. As the name indicates, the part of the urethra which is present between the urethra, which is present between the prostatic gland. That part of urethra in male is called as prostatic part. Okay, and the most interesting thing is that on the posterior wall of the prostatic part of the urethra, there is a ridge, there is a rough line called as urethral crest. Okay, this is the very most important point. And the third part is membranous part. It is the shortest part and the narrowest part of the urethra in male, and it is surrounded by external urethral sphincter. And why this why urethral sphincter is present? It to control, to help in micturition process. The last part is spongy part, and it is present at the tip of penis, and it is the last part through which the urine exit out of the body. You have to remember the blood supply as well. The blood supply of the male urethra is through urethral artery. Okay, and some other branches of internal pudendal artery. Okay, urethral artery is also the branch of internal pudendal artery, and there are some other branches of internal pudendal artery will also supply the male urethra. The venous drainage is simple. Prostatic venous plexus is present near the male urethra, and in that plexus, venous drainage will be through prostatic venous plexus, and then from prostatic venous plexus the venous drainage will enter into the internal iliac vein. So this was the whole topic regarding male urethra. Now in this lecture we will also talk about female urethra. Like I said, the male urethra, the urethra in male and female both are different. So female urethra is very simple and very short because it's only 4 centimeter long, and like in male it begins just after the urinary bladder, and obviously it is responsible for urine to exit out of the body. the most differentiate the difference between the male urethra and female urethra is the length, which is in female is 4 centimeter and in male it is around 15 to 20 centimeter. And the another difference is, in male there is a gland called as prostatic gland which is present on each side of the urethra, and in female there is a gland called as Skene gland, or the spelling is Skene. And this gland is also known as paraurethral gland. Okay, in some books it is in some sometimes people say Skene gland or skinny gland. That same like I will tell you the spelling, that is Skene. ठीक है, ये जो spelling है ये इस gland की, बस आप ये याद रखें. Blood supply, the most interesting thing that it is also supplied by internal pudendal artery, the branches of internal pudendal artery, and the venous drainage is through vesical venous plexus. Okay, and one more thing which I forgot to tell you, that this urethra in female, it is present anterior to the vagina. Okay, so this was the whole topic regarding urethra. Till then, work hard, study hard, and good luck. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.